Yo, what's cooking, gamers? We are here with World Online Racing Championship on a Tuesday evening. You already know our favorite time to be on the track with WORC. Tonight, we have cooking the Dirt Pro late models on Fairbury Speedway, brought to you by First Aid Now with Trenton Masters, the MVP. Maybe. Yeah, he's good. Okay, he's good. He's good. I'll give him that. He's good. I'll also give him the fact that he's sponsored with First Aid Now. Big preach. See him here up on the screen there, chilling. And number TJ. See Ryan Zaboo out there. Nice cockpit view. A little practice. 2.5 left here in practice, and off to qualifying. 2 laps, 5 minutes, on to heats. 8 lap heats, 8 cars per heats, and then a B main stacked. 12 laps with admin cautions, off to an A main of 20 cars and 75 laps. Of course, tonight is broadcasted by yours truly, the Gaming Chef. And if you enjoy the broadcast, be sure to like. And if you want to see more dirt racing live, be sure to subscribe, because we got the whole month of February coming at you live with dirt racing with WORC. Does everyone get you? Oh, yes. Right through. Perfect spot. John Canizero. Always a hot man out on the track. There we go. Trent Masters taking some laps. Little cockpit view. First Aid Now. First Aid Now. You know what? I never even looked up First Aid Now until right now. First Aid Now, there it is, in Jefferson City. Just look it up quick, right next to the Doubletree by Hilton. Close to Madison's and Aries Pizza. If you are aware of that location, I mean, who isn't, right? Like, who isn't in the state of Missouri every now and then? That's what I'm saying. Smack dab in the middle right of the U.S. and smack dab in the center of the state of Missouri. All highways lead to First Aid Now. It's true. Very close to City Hall, 3 corners around the block, and you got yourself a First Aid Now. I'm not making any of that up. I mean, I just know what's going on. Okay. So, let's bring up, let's look at some points, shall we? As we get off to qualifying sessions. See where we stand in the Dirt Late Model Tour WORC. Let's see here. Championship. Standings. And we're cooking, baby. Here we go. Thomas Vickers with one more start over Trenton Masters. That's that 103 right there. We got John Canizero, Ryan Zaboo, Brayson Collins, and Ryan Martin. All very high entrant numbers. We're off to Brady Cox, Michael Babrid, Jason Dill, Josh Patterson rocking the top 10. Josh Patterson did win the GT3 on Sunday. If you missed it, the VOD is on the channel. Be sure to watch. That was a pretty intense finish. It could have went either way. Seriously, Josh Patterson did an amazing job there. We'll see what he can get done today. If we're looking at practice, yeah, I mean, yeah, we'll see. Let's check out qualifying and see how we finish up here. Check out why. Come on now. Let's see. Give me a nice view. Give me a nice view here. John Canizero. Oh, he just finished up his laps. Let's get a different view. Let's get someone on the track. Okay. On top, John Canizero, the 12.479. Time to beat. Brady Cox got a good dial in there with a 12.520. And an exact same time for Anthony Woodhill with a 12.520. Oh my goodness. How did they even... Brady Cox and Anthony Woodhill have the exact same time. I love that he got on the other side of the wall. They actually have the exact same time. Like, I'm not even kidding you. I know you don't think that I would. However, look at these results. Look at that. Brady Cox and Anthony Woodhill have the exact same time. And I don't have 10 thousandths on the decimal there, so I'm guessing Brady Cox got it. That has not happened through either series till today. That is a record right there. Already getting set for WORC. And he just put down a 13.11.3. How many laps this man's getting? Has to keep going until he beats it, I guess, right? He's not allowed off. More importantly, though, here we go. Trenton Masters. Let's get a cockpit view. The man sponsoring tonight. First Aid Now. It's part of the Fairbury Speedway. Let's see him get cooking. Here we go, cooking it up. Trenton Masters, 12.6. That's going to put him in 6th place. His first timed lap. See if we can get done on this next one. That's a pole position at a 12.466. Duncan Fall. Going around. Not sure I've seen Duncan Fall out yet. So let's see what he can bring to the table. Got a 13.739 on his first lap. And he's out. Okay. Thomas Vickers. Oh, no. Here we go. He reset. Okay. I'm ready for it. Little glare there. A 5. Yo, Duncan, you good, bro? We seen Vickers? Here we go. Ooh, I like the scheme. She bright. Thomas Vickers, our championship leader right now. Leading by 103 over Trenton Masters, who's only 16 ahead of Canizero. And both Trenton and Canizero are 1-2 respectively. Thomas Vickers put down a 13.23. Now, he did look a little squirrely out there. He's starting in 14th. He's the slowest timed car tonight. Wow, you do not see that very often from him. But we're going to go off to our next heat here. We got Trenton Masters, followed by an Anthony Woodhill, Ryan Zabu, Duncan Fall, Michael Babbitt, and Jason Dill. There we go. Babbitt in with the green and black we always see. Unfortunately, he does like to wreck a little bit in the features, so I'd like to see him hold it together here. I really would. He's a talented driver. He can usually, when he's holding it together, hold up that middle pack. So let's see you get it done tonight. I believe in you. Trenton Masters, of course, gonna get it done. Anthony Woodhull. Like to hear his name be said, even though I'm the one that's saying the names a little more often. I think he's a good competitor for today. Ryan Zabu, of course. Always a top gun. Duncan Fall, the new name tonight. Fall Creative. Interesting. And out the back, Jason Dill. Jason Dill, sometimes he gets I'd say screwed over a little bit, but it always falls 50-50, right? Trenton Masters, the first aid now, sponsor of today's race. Going to be starting it off here, off the pace. Green flag down. Here we go. He's off. Anthony Woodhill going to be on the outside. Look at Ryan Zabu just straight up shoots down the middle. That's 3 wide coming out of turn 1. Oh, Ryan is throwing her sideways. Wants that slider going good. Anthony Woodhull in first place, taking it right out of Trenton Masters, who's looking to catch up. Let's get a driver focus on here. Wow, Ryan is really moving. Gets right up there behind, and that slows down Trenton as he tried to do the crossover from underneath. Now he's throwing, the sliders are so fast here. Ryan looks like he's going to hold off this second place position. 5 laps to go. Trent Masters falls down 2 positions. Duncan Fall back there. Michael Babred keeping it together. Love to see it. Jason Dill still in the back. We have enough drivers today that everyone will be in the featured race. Anthony Woodhull, very nice. Taking that first spot. Trenton Masters all the way here back to 3rd. Not something you see too often. Here we go. 2 laps to go. Anthony Woodhull just sets a best lap at a 12:3.85. Ryan Zabu has the fastest lap altogether with a 12:2.61. And Jason Dill's best lap was a 12:3.27. So Jason Dill actually was moving quite nicely. This was a pretty serious pack. There we go. Anthony Woodhull, Ryan Zabu, Trenton Masters, top 3. Kenny Strings, what's up? Welcome in. John Canizero starting in the front now. His rival for the night, Trenton Masters, fell back to 3rd place in his heat. So be interesting to see what John Canizero can get done with Bo Krebs on the outside. Here we go. Got his name right on the number. Ryan Martin. Man in it for the championship. Brayson Collins, the big man himself, puts on the leads. And look at Thomas Vickers way back there. Has to start behind Brayson Collins. Courage, it couldn't be me. And James Bomar waiting for him to load on in. But John Canizero, I'm looking for this guy to really pull something out here as we get this pacing underway. And just a quick flash here of the points. You see John Canizero there in 3rd place. So he's up there to win it. Sliding up there with Bo Krebs. Loses a lot of speed, though, as Bo gets right up out there. And Brayson looking to throw them sliders. I think tonight is all about the sliders, honestly, because they are really putting people in good positions. And on this track, it seems like once you get in front, you slow them down. That's it. You've locked it in. Brayson Collins up there in 3rd place. John Canizero trying to get back into the front with some high side sliders. Not going to be enough. Here we go. I think he could get on that inside, but I'm not sure if he practiced that inside as much. He is closing in, though, on every turn. Brayson back there, Ryan Martin. Thomas Vickers, though. Feel like today's going to be losing a lot of points. He is our championship leader at the time being. Maybe he got something new in his setup, or maybe his rig altogether. He has something new trying out. Pokrep still leading 3 laps to go. John Canizero behind Brayson, not catching up. I mean, everyone's pretty spread out here. Check a little cockpit view. Pokrep's. Good line, gets right out there. See a little counter steer before he even enters the line. I love to see it. There we go. Takes it. Thomas Vickers back there, gets across the line, and that's a Bo Krebs, John Canizero, Brayson Collins. 1, 2, 3. Off to our next one. We got Brady Cax, Josh Patterson starting in second, Paul Granada in third, Cameron McCone in fourth, and Landon Dawson. He loads in. I like this number 4 car. It's a good scheme. I'm with it. There we go. Brady Cox loads in. Josh Patterson rocking hot off of his championship win. In GT3s. See what he could get done in dirt from 10th place. What we're looking at here, we're looking at honestly Brady Cox starting up in the front of the pack. See if he can get done. Do well pretty much in this heat. I'd like to see him up there. You know, Brady Cox, he's definitely a solid driver. He gets some stuff done. See that number 8, nice and shiny there with Paul. Green flag drops. Now, what an interesting start here. Brady was way far behind. I mean, Josh Patterson almost started in front of him. Interesting if he gets black flagged on that at all. Just 4 drivers. Brady Cox, Paul Granada, Cameron McCone. Brady Cox does take the spot back. But Josh Patterson got damaged? Just gets stuck in a... Oh, he got hung up on the wall. Oh, and the number 8. Oh, wow. Wow. Got hung up on the wall going a bit too fast, huh? Wow, his car is messed up. Look at him trying to turn. Oh my gosh. No way. Let's get a top view here of him getting lapped. Yes, Josh Patterson getting lapped. Yes. After his championship win, that's what we want to see. I wish my man all the success in GT3s, okay? Get him out of here. I think he jumped that start. There's no way. There we go. We're in the pit. Brady Cox, 2 laps to go. Look how far up he is. Honestly, because Patterson got up in the wall and really just slowed down the rest of everyone else. There we go. Final lap. Brady Cox takes it. Paul Granada. Ooh, got up into the wall just at the last second. Josh Patterson there in the pits. No Landon Dawson. Up to a 3-minute warm-up, and then we're going to have our featured event. Again, brought to you by First Aid Now with Trenton Masters. Definitely going to be watching Trenton, see what he can get done here. Take another look at our standings here. Okay, catchies at simracerhub.com. Thomas Vickers leading by 103. 16, though. Only 16 behind for John Canizero on Trenton Masters. And if we're looking at tonight, I mean, Canizaro's definitely putting on some work off Trenton Masters. I think he can take him here tonight. It might be possible. It just might be. Ryan Zabu, 69. Not happening tonight. He's going to have to keep working for it. Michael Babrid, though. Look at that. 17 points behind Brady Cox. So we've seen that as a fight earlier. Only 1 point behind for Josh Patterson on Jason Dill. And Jason Dill is out there tonight, putting down some pretty solid times. Looking for Josh Patterson's not even practicing. I mean, he kind of needs to. Yikes. What else we got close here? 3 points behind James Bomar on Benningfield. James Bomar did sign up. He's not in practice right now. We got 1 minute. There's Bo Krebs. Bo Krebs. So there's definitely some positions that could get changed up here as we work through the season. McCone, see the business sponsor on the hood. Let's go. Yes. Get a little Cameron McCone in for you. Let's see here. See if there's no real hood view. This is what, rear chase, I guess, right? Roland Suds, auto detail and wash. Now you get to see it with some damage. There we go, nice and clean, looking good. Like I said, it's a good looking car. I said that earlier. It's very nice. Very nice. Warm up finishing off here. Again, we do dirt racing every Tuesday on the channel. We do GT3s every Sunday, which just finished up for WORC. So if you do enjoy some live broadcasted content, be sure to subscribe and come on back every Tuesday at 6:30 p.m. Eastern. Practice starts. Stream goes up around 6:45. And we got some amazing, amazing races as you see here. If you do enjoy this race, a like rating is always appreciated. Tells that algorithm to push it to some more people. And the more people that see the stream, the more people I can get in this series. And that's the win for everyone. Speaking of winning, Anthony Woodhull rocking first place. Pole position, followed by the old Bo Krebs. And then Brady Cax, Ryan Zabu, John Canizero, our top 5. And Trenton Masters, the sponsor for tonight, and the number TJ Chevy in 7th place. And Cameron McCone back there with Kenny Strings rooting him on. Want me to get into iRacing? Ooh, get a setup. Okay. Okay, yeah, get on in there. With the Dirt Heathen, number 4. The pacing is off. Again, our featured race tonight will be a total of 75 laps. Once more brought to you by First Aid Now with Trenton Masters. So here we pace. And now here we go. Anthony, what? Oh my gosh, what was that? Bo Krebs pretty much up into the wall and just speeds right back up. Brady Cox way down in there trying to take a little slider. Falls back on the Zabu. Oh my gosh, there's just so much going on here. Bo Krebs, little trade off with Anthony Woodhull. Oh, and gets spun around. Bo Krebs. Oh, Brayson Collins, of course, is the one to run right into him. And there he is, number 4. The man we were watching, Cameron McCone. Be interesting when that caution came out if he can get up there into his spot back. Wow, Beaucrep's getting spun completely around. He's putting Duncan Fall on an accident as well, yes. Got pretty sideways in the back and flips completely upside down there. That's actually what caused the caution, it's saying. That was our caution. So let's get a review of that. Old Trenton Masters. I mean, he got pretty sideways, and then Trenton didn't really touch him, but he finished it off. And then the little triangle shape of the cars spins him around. I see here Beaucrep's. I mean, these cars were just all over the place. Oh, we're on the green. We're on the green. Here we go. Back live, back live. Up front. Anthony Woodhull takes off. Ryan Zabu in second. Brady Cox. Told you the sliders are crazy today. John Canizero making moves in the middle of the pack here. Trent Masters moves up to 4th place. Looking to get into these leaders. Brady Cox just closing in. Looks like he had to break a little extra there. These cars are just going so fast in the sliders. Brady Cox trying to get his groove in. Trent Masters right there behind. John Canizero not trying to look at the rear. Wow, Paul Granada full send there into the wall. Brayson Collins would get his spot back. Josh Patterson fighting there with Ryan Martin. Michael Babrid back there. Thomas Vickers getting it done with Jason Dill. Beaucrep's up the spin out in the back, and Cameron McCone. His car looks okay. I think he can work his way up. Brayson Collins here up in the wall. Ooh, we got a caution. What happened here? Paul Granada with Brayson Collins. Ooh, Brayson spins him completely around, and he spins himself around. Oh! Was that Beaucrep's? All right, let's see here. So on my screen, he glitches out a little here. Gets up into the wall. Brayson's up into the wall. Seems to almost purposely spin him right around. Spins himself around. Oh, no. And then drives forward. Do not drive forward into traffic. Then the pace truck drives right through him. Oh, no. It backs up into more traffic. Oh, please do not do that. Please do not do that. Oh, my goodness. There's more than just you out there. You already crashed. You already screwed your time up. You screwed your position. And you just back into people. You're not only screwing your race, but you're screwing other people's race. Please do not do that. Anthony Woodhull. They're on the green. Ryan Zabu behind with Brady Cox fighting for position side by side. Here comes John Canizero with a huge slider. And look who's followed him in there. Josh Patterson up on the inside. Trent Masters getting a little lovey-dovey there with the wall with the 76 right below him. Here comes Patterson again trying to work it through. Ooh, Trent Masters getting up into the wall. Brayson Collins going to be making a pass here. Josh Patterson all the way up there with Trenton Masters on the inside. The wall is everyone's friend, it seems. John Canizero, though, getting away from all that nonsense. Ryan Zabu, Anthony Woodhull cooking it up there all the way in first. John Canizero possibly making a move here. There we go. Takes the position. These cars are just skipping like crazy on these sliders. Caution is out. Let's see what we got. Duncan Fall. Trying to see. It's not loading them in for me. Michael Babrid. Oh, there we go. That's it. Damn, Michael Babrid again. Unfortunately, gets caught. Spun right around. Let's give that another look, right? Let's give it another look. Pretty clean, right? Pretty clean. Nothing too crazy. Oh, all right. See, the 76 got in the back of Brayson. Got his car a little wonky there. Shoots right in. I mean, Michael should have stayed down on the inside a little bit. I know he was going for some nice speed there. But let's catch up live here on the restart. Anthony Woodhull has John Canizero right on the inside as he overtakes Ryan Zabu. Canizero really trying to throw those sliders up there. Trenton Masters now on his tail. Ryan Zabu and them two fighting it like crazy. Man, Trenton, look at that. Look how fast these cars could come out of the sliders. It is just unreal. Trenton Masters pretty much locks in the position here. He's looking for Canizaro's. Canizero was looking for the lead, but I think he just has to battle for second place now. It's Trenton Masters. Look at the car just skipping around. Absolute insanity. Oh, these cars just going crazy. Just want to show a little Cameron McCone there. He is working his way up through the back of the pack. John Canizero still fighting Trenton on the slider. He shoots it up the inside, almost makes it all the way to first on that one. He's going to try and lock in that position. These sliders are just throwing these cars around so fast. I think the rear tires are just able to skip. See the car, the way it's hopping. I think Trenton finally locked in his... Oh, John Canizero gets up into the wall. And Ryan Zabu takes his spot now. Trenton Masters hopping and skipping his way into the lead with the number 9 right there on the top side as we go into lap 20. That is actual strategy here tonight. Little hop and a skip and holding the number 9 so he couldn't get in his line. And Trenton Masters now going to take the lead in his own sponsored race. As we know, the number 9 is the fastest car on the track. He has actually has the second best time. The best time goes to Canizero with a 12:66.1. Second best time of the night is the 12:709 of Anthony Woodhull, who just takes the lead spot. And I think Trent, oh my gosh, that car just is crazy out there. I mean, that has to be damaging the car, right? Like, I think he should just be putting it in smooth and go for this crazy stuff towards the end as, you know, he starts working in towards the slick of the dirt. See, the car is starting to balance itself out now. If you look at the back, look like Josh Patterson might be out. Looks like Paul Granada had a little accident here. Oh, yeah. The back of the pack not looking too hot. We check back in with our leaders. So yeah, big old conglomerate of cars back here. John Canizero, Ryan Zabu still going at it. A little bippity bop, skip boop. Ryan Zabu. There he goes on the inside. Once more. The sliders are working. They're just working. Trenton Masters. Wow, both cars. What amazing control these two drivers have. Slipping on the top and the bottom. And speaking of control, Ryan Zabu just completely destroys the dirt here. That crazy fast slide. I want to know, like, how these drivers are pulling this. Because, like, just enough airborne off of that. Like, there's got to be amazing throttle control. Maybe a little e-brake action in there. I'm not sure. Both drivers getting up there on Trenton Masters is trying to stay out of his body work. Jason Dill working his way through the pack. There's Brady Cox got pretty sideways back there. Brayson Collins also trying to work his way through the pack in the back. So we finish here lap 30 of 75 for the night. Check in with our race leader and let's see where we're looking on the track here. Yes, he is on... Oh, we're on a caution actually. How did that just... I was just saying he's catching in the lap traffic. Here we go. We can see Josh Patterson. No, it's not going to show me anything for Josh Patterson. Here we go. Josh Patterson, Brayson Collins, replay. Brayson gets spun out. Of course, Josh got to just smash into him. Oh, man, I love it. Let's check Brayson Collins' point of view. It's in the back of 76. Brayson, come on now. I mean, that's all him. He can't be running into guys. Pulls out the caution. Who was that behind him? I mean, it was about to get lapped there. Okay, we are under green as my ticker here gets back to normal. Anthony Woodhill on the lead restart. Trent Masters gets up ahead. Ryan's ah, man, he just sends it out there. John Canizero right behind. Tries to stay out of the slick into some nice dirt. Ryan Zabu, he's the man. He's throwing them sliders like crazy. Brady Cox gets completely spun around. Oh, do not move. Do not move. All right. Gets out of everyone. Beautiful. Gets the caution out. Brady Cox, beautiful job there. I mean, you got spun around, but you took that very professionally, and we all appreciate it. Let's check in with him again. One of the race leaders gets right up in there. I mean, it's completely his fault. Nice spin around. Doesn't try to save it. Gets out of there just in time. Sees no one's coming. Obviously, because he's facing the wrong way. Good play. Good play. For the team, of course. He's going to start back there. Waiting for my ticker here to figure itself out. Looking like 12th place on the restart. Anthony Woodhull right here. Now, Anthony Woodhull definitely has a fast car tonight. Racing fair. Trenton Masters, he has that skip and a bop down, okay? Like he's listening to kids bop in there, I bet. The way that thing be bopping around. But I think it might be throwing some damage on his car. I'm not sure. Oh, wow. That just sent a message. Commentary gets better every week. It's really come a long way from the start. Hey, I really appreciate that, honestly. I go pretty hard on Call of Duty, but racing, I've been trying to get there. And to be honest, I was pretty sick at the start of the seasons, so I was just trying to stay alive. But now as I learn the drivers' names and everything, and get more of the lingo down and all that, but yeah, I'm working to keep that energy that I got with COD and the knowledge that goes behind it. I appreciate you saying that, Stefan. Thank you. And it helps with races like this, with the top three. I mean, 3 wide coming through here. Going on to lap 38. Anthony Woodhull's car is just so balanced. You don't see him skipping around, but Ryan Zabu, the slide king, Trenton Masters, the bop king, the 1, 2, 3, and Canizero just consistently 4th place with Jason Dill trying to get on his rear. The cars are smooth, though. The cars are smooth. I like that Canizero stays up on the high side. Doesn't want to get into the side of Jason at all. Just some clean, fair racing. And if we want to get out of clean, fair racing, let's see these top 3 here, because I'm sure they're doing something crazy. Yeah, the dirt is so dark here. I'm thinking that like someone's on fire, like, the way the dirt plumes are behind these. Thomas Vickers, though, big mover up to 8th place, fighting Josh Patterson. I know Cameron McCone was one of the fan favorites here, back there fighting with Bo Krebs. Back with the leader, Anthony Woodhull. Ryan Zabu, Trenton Masters, John Canizero. I mean, they're all getting pretty spread out. Jason Dill trying to send it up in there. Brayson Collins somehow still in the top 30. Wow, Brady Cox. Woo-wee. Well, I don't even know what you call that. It was like a drift and a skip. I can't wait for the interviews here after this is finished and figure out what's going on with the skips. Jason Dill, John Canizero, here we go. A little back and forth. Still playing the inside-outside strategy. John staying up top. Jason staying down low. Need a little crossover action to really see who deserves it. A little battle. Anthony Woodhull, the only car running 12s right now. Everyone else in the 13s. Actually, Trenton just barely in the 12s at a 12.974 in his last lap. So Ryan Zabu should be falling behind here, as yeah, we see it. Trenton Masters sliding right up in there. We are over halfway. Lap 48 of 75 down. Ooh, there we go. You want to play the skip master? Trenton's going to get you. his own self-sponsored race tonight. If you would like to be a sponsor for a race, be sure to hit up Brayson Collins. We could get your name on the event. I always throw the sponsor name in the thumbnail and title for the race, which stays as a permanent VOD on the channel. Ryan Zabu there, 25 left. Ooh, there's a number 4. Letting the leaders pass by. It's exactly what you want to see. Good sportsmanship. Ryan Zabu getting around the lap car. Trenton Masters. Oh, baby. Getting right up in there. John Canizero. I like to throw a nice blimp view when we get into the lap traffic. It's a lot louder up here for some reason. Not sure how viewing it further away is louder. Maybe we'll check it with the chopper. That chopper be flying, but we don't see it on the blimp, right? What's going on with that? Look at John Canizero getting right back there on Trent Masters. He works through the lap traffic. There we go. John going on the inside. I guess I'm done working through this lap. Number 8. John trying to make some moves here. Number 17 now getting back there. Trenton Masters, though, holding off his position. All right, let's get back in there in person. This feels more like home, right? All those are like, yeah, those are nice. But let's get back to this view. Jason Dill back there. I mean, the top 3 are just top 3-ing, right? They're just doing the top 3. So I'm gonna pull the blimp one here one more. I figured there was another lap car sitting up there in front. There we go. That's Michael Babarid. Up there 1 lap down, looking to go number 2. So our leader catches up, but I don't think it's gonna be enough to slow him down. Come on, Babarid, don't get too crazy with my leader now. Okay, very nice. Oh, Michael, relax. He still was holding that line. I mean, just let off a little. It's okay. No harm. I think he does get around him now. Ryan Zabu working his way in. Trent Masters is back there. And speaking of back there, John Canizero. He wants it. Look how high Canizero takes this. 15 laps left. That's all he wants. Just wants it up high. He doesn't want the bobbing skipping. Doesn't want all the damage. I think this lap car could play into something here. We haven't seen a caution in quite a while. I know Caster's curse could happen any second now. Hey, John's right there. Maybe he's just waiting, right? He's just waiting for something. I don't know what he's waiting for. Maybe the lap car. I feel like he has it though, right? Look at him coming into the. Oh, there we go. Off to the inside. The lap car's up there. Oh wow, he's really up into the wall. See, now that he takes the same line, you see just how close John really is. Gets right back up to his high side. So it would take more speed coming in, more speed coming out, but then takes back on the outside. But once he dips in the inside for 1 turn, he does get that position right up on the rear. I'm loving this camera angle, honestly. It's peaceful. Love seeing John up there drifting around the outside on that nice dirt. Ooh, here we go. Trenton Masters now up in John's land. Just tried it out once for some reason. But Trenton did catch some extra time there. Yeah, he's going to go up high again. He's like, wait a minute. This is actually kind of working. He's onto something. Yeah, Poole's really far ahead now. Number 8 there on the inside. Still making his way around the track. Poor guy. Trenton Masters caught all the way up to Zabu. The outside strat is working, gamers. 5 laps to go. Let's check in with some other drivers, shall we? I mean, I feel like we've been watching this amazing race. Got Brady Cox right there behind. Woo, baby. A little airborne there. Just in time, right? Got in there just in time. Josh Patterson getting a little sideways. These cars are getting really sideways back here. I think that's kind of their issue. Oh my gosh, speaking of issues, I mean, what are you doing, Brady Cax? Going crazy in there. Taking 2 positions right now. That's what he's doing. There we go. But he doesn't get in too far enough to slow him down. Josh Patterson just going to stay on the inside there. Going to get hopped up a bit. Is going to slow him down. I think Brady Cox is going to lock in that position. And we see a little back and forth action as we catch into some lap traffic. And you don't say lap traffic very often and follow that up with the name Thomas Vickers, our championship leaders. We get into our final lap here. Trenton Masters, John Cannizzaro. Here we go. Anthony Woodhill coming across the flag. It's over. Trenton Masters, John Cannizzaro coming across the flag. Ryan Zabu right behind Jason Dill finishing it up. Grayson Collins, Brady Cox with a nice little battle. Ooh, baby, spin right around after the flag. Ryan Martin, Bo Krebs finish it up. And there you have it, gamers. That is the finish here for the WORC Dirt Late Model Tour at Fairbury Speedway, brought to you by First Aid. Now let's get into some driver interviews, our favorite part. Ba-boom. Off to the Discord we go. Our race winner, Anthony Woodhull. Wait for him to get in there. There we go. Haven't got a chance to interview him. Let's pull up our stats real quick. Pull up our stat real quick, like Anthony Woodhull. Has he raced with us before? Yes. 1 race. He has -6 points. All right. Quite literally. Right? That's his total points, right? -6? Oh, that's his positions. Okay, he fell back. All right. So he has done 1 race. Let me make sure I got my information right before we get going here. Anthony Woodhull, welcome into the booth, my friend. Congrats on the win. Only your 2nd race with WORC Dirt this season, and you get the win. Congratulations. You started on the pole, finished in 1st. What an amazing race, man. Congratulations.
I didn't even know they were racing today. It's just like a last minute thing. I was out looking for sponsors all day and we got a couple, and I decided to hop on the sim and turn a couple laps, and I saw that they were racing. So yeah, I was not expecting to win.
Wow, just hopped on the sim. Now, do you have any experience at this track? Because it sure seems like you did, putting down the fastest lap after lap.
I mean, I've turned a couple laps here in the late model. I haven't ran any like actual races. It's mostly just been in like sprints and midgets. But
Okay.
yeah, fendered cars definitely not my strong suit on here.
Fendered cars. All right, I haven't heard that as a general term in a while. I mean, clearly you know what you're doing. You were out here putting down some amazing times. No one could keep up. Now I gotta say, looking at these cars, especially Trenton Masters and Ryan Zabu, they were throwing sliders absolutely almost every single turn to where it was so predictable it was a joke. And then I'm seeing their cars like bopping and skipping, and it's like working. It's like they're just jumping a few inches of the track every couple seconds through those turns. But your car was just so level, just beautifully going smooth. They would try, all these different strategies, and you're literally just chilling and racing. So talk to us about, maybe a little bit with your setup, how your suspension was tuned to prevent the bobbing and skipping. Just literally anything. What kept your car so steady when other cars just seemed like it wasn't working?
I mean, at the end there, I was really just plowing through the slick looking for grip. I mean, it was starting to rubber up around the middle, so I tried running there. Didn't seem like it worked that much. So I tried the bottom a couple times. It was still tacky down there, but I was getting pulled on by second every lap. So I was just trying to stay smooth, trying to stay out of the lap car's way so I don't get ran over.
True.
Uh, yeah,
Um,
really just trying to stay smooth.
Okay, yeah, I could definitely tell you were staying smooth. From my point of view, it didn't really look like you were trying out too many different strategies. I thought you had it locked in, but that's good to hear that you were changing it up. I can tell you, really only on the restarts that the second or third place car was really catching up to you, because it seemed like you just had yourself under control the whole time. But Trenton and Ryan they were fighting each other like crazy, and I think if they were worried about fighting you, maybe they could have caught you instead of each other. But only a few cautions. I am happy that ended under green for quite a few laps there at the end. So definitely beneficial in your end, Anthony. Um, what can you do for us to get more wins? Because I'd like to see you up here some more.
Hopefully just show up more often and remember what times the races are,
There you go.
because I've
Hey,
missed like 4 of them
it's
so far.
always Tuesday, and practice is always 6:30 Eastern for the rest of February. We are here, and it'll be on this channel live if you don't make it into race. So, I mean, there's no excuse. It's the same time every time, man. Come on now, you got this. Pop that sim on. All right. Well, congratulations on the first place finish here, man. Anyone you like to thank? Any closing words?
Yeah, I definitely like to thank Off Season Motorsports. Dominic Gordon over there runs a team. He gets us all our setups. I
Nice.
gotta thank Aaron Trotter for all the graphic work he does on all my cars. And yeah, that's it.
All right, man. Well, you have yourself a great night, and I will see you. Put it in the schedule, 6:30 on Tuesday next week, my friend. You
Yeah,
definitely need to
I'll
come back out.
remember.
You're good. All right. Have a great night, man.
Yeah, you too.
All right. Up next to the booth, we have Trenton Masters. Trenton Masters, my friend. Second place tonight, started seventh. I mean, you seem like you were really all over the place, a little slow in practice, a little slow in qualifying for the heat. But it looked like you pulled a strategy out of maybe pure chance of just bobbing and skipping. Like every time you went through the turn, you'd skip a couple feet and then come right out in front and stay there with some extra speed. So talk to me about what was going on there, if that was on purpose, and if you're trying to capitalize on it.
Usually this place, if it gets really slick in super late models, you can go to the bottom. I didn't really think it was gonna go to the bottom, just based on like practicing on like the slickest track you can do. But somehow the bottom came in, and I noticed on one restart that someone was able to make up ground on the bottom. So I kept it on the bottom and went from fifth to second using that. And that's when I was like, okay, yep, the bottom for the rest of the race, because the top just wasn't there anymore, which John tried. He tried for like 30 laps,
Yeah.
beating down the boards, but yeah, just the bottom was where it's at.
Yeah, you two were very close to each other towards those last few laps. You went the high side because you had to get around a lap car, and then you both went on the inside to get around a lap car, and you were right there next to each other. Then you both went back to your only inside, only outside strategies and just stayed locked in with the distance between each other. But I got to say, the sliders were insane out there tonight. Talk to me about the sliders in this track and how you use that strategy to move up a lot of spaces.
Actually don't think I pulled a slider on anyone during this race, because at Fairbury, usually if you throw a slider, usually they're going to get you back. So you have to pass them either on the top, riding the wall, or you have to go and just pass them on the bottom. Best way you can do it is just get a run off the corner and try to keep momentum on the bottom or the top. So yeah, those sliders though, they are absolutely insane, and that's what causes wrecks here. So yeah, I just didn't really want to pull any of those.
Okay, maybe I was just reading what Zabu was doing to you and involved you in that. But he was definitely doing. I seen him move up like 3, 4 positions and then fall back 3, 4 positions, and he was definitely crazy up there. And you were involved in getting past in that situation. So
Yeah.
I know you were just trying to avoid all that, and I love that you worked your way up through the pack, and you were today's sponsor as well. So talk to us a little bit about First Aid Now while you're here.
So First Aid Now, they sponsor me on my real life racing, back for a fourth consecutive season. He's been with me the entire time. He provides first aid equipment to companies throughout the Columbia, Missouri, mid-Missouri area. So that's basically, I mean, that's pretty much what he does. His name is Kevin Hagner. You can find him on Facebook, and he does a really great job in the companies in the area.
Nice. Yeah, and I thought the name honestly was pretty basic, so I googled it and it immediately went to Missouri in his spot. And I'm like, "Oh wow, he got the Google search down. Like this guy's right here." So I was
Yeah.
definitely happy to see that. So anyone looking for it, you do literally Google First Aid Now. He's the first thing that pops up. So good on him for getting that together. And good on you, man. Second place tonight. You had the strats and it pulled off, and you were able to stay out of the nonsense. But we finished under green for quite a bit, held off Canizero, worked your inside, he worked the outside, and here you are, man. So congrats. Anyone else you want to finish with and thank?
Just, of course, First Aid Now, Texas Roadhouse, Ghost Media Entertainment, and Popeye's Tire and Garage.
All right, buddy. Well, we will see you in the next one. Good job on tonight, and I know that I'll be talking to you some more for some more podium finishes.
All right, thank you.
All right, off to our third place driver. We have John Canizero. John, welcome into the booth, my friend. Third place tonight. Started fifth. Honestly, you were pretty consistent there. Top five. You never really fell off of it. No one in front of you did a big wreck. It just very consistent as usual, the old John way, right? And you're playing the high side. I just talked to Trenton. He was playing the low side, and it just couldn't catch him off it. He feels that the inside was the faster route. So talk to me about why you thought the outside was the faster route.
Just for one thing, I'd like to say, Fairbury Legion Speedway, please fix your turn 2 wall. It sticks out.
Yeah, the wall looked pretty crazy today. That was getting a lot of people.
The inside was fast, and I will give Trent that much. I've never seen somebody at Fairbury wheel a car around the inside that well. You know, I ran the late model tour, and I thought I was going to go, oh yeah, sure, I got the experience here. I should be able to do this. I didn't. Lap 1, Paul Granada and me got together on the back stretch, and I fell to 8th, and I think from there on, it's just determination. I'm not losing spots on this, especially when I know Vickers was right behind me. And then just I kept getting runs, and I don't want to give up the outside because I know as soon as I give up the outside, somebody's going to get there, and then then I'm on the freight train on the bottom. So I can tell you one thing: when your nickname's the Wild Child, you got to live up to it eventually. And I think I finally did that this season, although it did hurt my arms a little bit.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Other than that, it was a fun race. Me, Ryan, and Trent had a good battle there, and unfortunately, I didn't get by Trenton because he just doesn't let me do it. Team orders aren't going very far, but other than that, it was a good race.
Yeah, he said you weren't getting by him because you chose the high side. So and with that wall, doing what it did today, it was interesting seeing you not get into it and not picking a different route when you passed two lapped cars and you both went on the outside to pass one and both went on the inside to pass another, and you were both right next to each other, and then you both went right back to what you were doing, both outside, both inside, and clearly no one was passing anyone. But hey, no one wrecked, still stay in the top three. Ryan, he was going nuts out there. Just throwing his car right up there, passing four, getting passed by four. Just wherever it could stick, he was bobbing and skipping around trying to get it done. But ultimately fell there in fourth. And I know you brought up Vickers, our championship leader. He was not on it today. He was slacking. He qualified last, and it looked like he was trying. He finished a lap down, and nothing happened to him. He was slow today. I don't know what was up with him. What can you speak anything for him that you seen him in his rear view at one time?
Knowing Thomas, I've raced with him before the season. I know he's fast. We obviously know he's fast. He, kind of comes out here and just destroys us once in a while.
Yeah.
But me and Trent were talking in the interview room. Me and him kind of speculate that, he has a drop race for points, and he might just, got out here late, didn't have practice, just kind of picking up the leftovers of everybody else's wrecks.
Okay.
If he's not doing that, then he's not doing that. He just had a bad night. Sorry to hear that, Thomas. If he just was trying to get his points and do what he could, then do that next week. I don't mind. Just go on.
Just keep doing it. Yeah. I love that. I love that for me, John. Well, again, man, congrats on third place. Anything else you want to finish up with?
I don't really need anything else. I think I've summarized my race enough by saying the word outside wall. Just thanks to you for on the broadcast, and I heard you on the broadcast say you're doing better over the season. You have. You've been a good broadcaster for us considering it's your first time.
Appreciate that.
Josh Patterson and Brayson Collins were running the Bathurst 12-hour this weekend. That should be interesting.
That's a big one. Yeah, I seen. I got invited to race for one of the teams. I'm like, I don't know about a 4-hour shift at like 2 a.m. I don't know.
I ran the Daytona 12-hour, 24-hour. That was enough in itself. But
Ooh.
I think it'll be fun. If you want to watch that, you can go find me on my YouTube channel. It's just my name. I know it might be difficult to spell and say. It's okay. I can't spell it either. Stay tuned, Sports Podcast. Jimbo, he's always here somewhere. He's on all of my cars. Orange County Fair Speedway. Opening back up in April, thankfully. I'll have something to do on Saturdays, and everybody else here, everybody else that's on the car, and hopefully I have a new paint scheme at the end of the year.
Ooh, all right, John. Well, you have yourself a great night, man, and I'll definitely see you in the top 3 next time.
Thank you. Bye.
All right, gamers, that's gonna do it for the stream. You heard it there. Our top 3: Anthony Woodhull, Trenton Masters, John Canizero, then Ryan Zabu, Jason Dill, Brayson Collins, Brady Cox, Josh Patterson, Ryan Zabu, Bo Kreps, finishing out our top 10. Thank you all for watching the broadcast. I have been the Gaming Chef. You find me _Gaming Chef on Twitter and Instagram. And if you enjoyed watching this, I like likes. Okay, likes are good, and it's not just I like likes. The algorithm likes, and it pushes it to more people, so more people can see the race. And if you like seeing races like this every Tuesday on the channel, you want to subscribe. That's cool. So it pops up in your feed when I schedule it, and just click on in, wait for it to pop up, and we be cooking gamers. But you all have yourselves a great night. Thanks for watching WORC. Good night.